What's up, guys? It is your friend Keith here at Essex Recording Studios today, and I've got a long-awaited video. It's here. It's finally here. This is the ESP KH-2 Vintage. It's a 2011 model. It is quite different from the normal KH-2. For starters, it is a Neck-Thru, and then it's really properly reliced and aged and made to look just like Kirk's very own guitar. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and take this out of the case and give it a better look. Okay. It's got good weight to it. It's not too heavy. It's also not too light. It's just right. Very good balance. I'm going to show you this certificate real fast. Okay, Kirk Hammett. We've got the production manager. This one is a Tokyo, Japan certificate. Sometimes you get them, they look different, and they're from Hollywood, California. Cool. The K in the serial number there is not for Kirk, it's for the Kiso Custom Shop Factory. And I was just reading about this on a response on the ESP Forums website from ESP, and they were saying that even when it says Signature Series on the back, they're all made in the custom shop by the top luthiers. So don't let that put you off. If you ever see newer ones that say Signature Series, it is a custom shop guitar. The lighting in here wants to go to yellow for some reason, but this is what it properly looks like. It's orange. This caution hot part number, yeah, it's just a Samsung thing, I guess. The Floyd is kind of reflective, kind of like a gunmetal gray, so that's a bit different, as are the knobs. You've got Kirk's guitar. This is all kind of like 3D. Let me see if I can show you on here. It sits on top of the surface. It is peeled up a little bit. You know, it's just like someone took a label maker and taped it on, which is probably what he did. Yeah, so you can see it's just how you would find it on his guitar. You've got the iconic skull and crossbone Jolly Roger inlays on a very nice piece of rosewood. This looks premium. And then up here, rather than the signature, you actually have Kirk Hammett in block letter font next to the ESP logo. That's all smooth. And then, yeah, it's all chipped and aged and distressed on the finish to make it look like this thing's been on tour for a couple decades. But, in fact, this is how they come new. The nice thing about it is if you do have a bandmate, like a bass player who's just not too careful and bumps into you during rehearsal and you get a scratch, you probably won't even notice. Awesome. Let's flip her over, and that's when you'll see where it is a lot different than the KH-2, because it is in fact a Neck-Thru, not a bolt-on. This finish here is, this feels kind of smooth. I don't know if there's lacquer over that, if it's been worn and then lacquered over. It does kind of feel like it. I don't know. Can't really tell. But you can see how it's constructed. Let me get the lighting better. This lighting. Yeah, so you can see the seam there and there for the Neck-Thru, where the sides are glued on. The camera is not liking the focus today. Back up there. You can see my fingerprints. All right. And this wood, great looking piece of wood. There's kind of like a light flaming to it going down the whole thing, as you can see. And this one, because it is a 2011, it does say Signature Series, but it is in fact a KH-2 custom shop guitar. Good tuners. Awesome. It is interesting how different companies do the, when they're going to have an unfinished neck, how they do the seam. Some they'll just have it, the paint just ends right there. This one they decided to do a V shape. And I should note that there is still a, this is not like bare wood here. There is a lacquer. You can kind of see the sheen to it. So there is a lacquer finish. In fact, I don't think the texture and the feel really changes. It's just that it's unpainted. I don't know what the decision making is behind that, but there's definitely a gloss sheen. It might be thin, but it's there. Yeah, you don't feel any sort of ridge or anything really here. I guess I could say that there's definitely more friction here than there is here, so it's probably just a thinner satin layer. But that's the guitar, guys. I've got I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll do it in another video. I've got a fake one of these with the Ouija that we'll do a side-by-side comparison to, so you can see the differences, because there are a ton of these coming out on Alibaba online, where you can get a fake one for like a few $100, but some of the things on them are obviously dead wrong, and some things can be quite good. Certainly when it comes to playing and sound, not even close. But this should give you a good idea of what the KH-2 vintage, the real thing, looks like in person, guys. And I forgot to mention, Kirk used to do dual 81s, EMG 81 pickups, but now he does the, for some time, I mean, this is 2011, but the 81 and the 60 in the neck. And I think the different pickup combo is better. You get more variety of tones, which is the whole point of having two pickups in the first place. I think it is a little bit silly, a little bit daft, as they say in England, to have the exact same pickup in the neck and the bridge. Get some variety in life, people. And there's the case, which is so interesting. I mean, it's almost like there's no two ESP cases that are exactly the same. There's always a slightly different stenciled thing, or a metal plaque, or it's bigger, it's smaller. But they do generally have this same kind of format with the black and the white piping down and the white stitching. Good looking case for a good looking guitar. If you're a Metallica fan, this thing is just awesome. I mean, when you're not rocking out and playing it, throw it up on the wall, get some of those guitar grip, really cool hand wall mounts, throw it up there, and it just is an awesome conversation piece. And it is, of course, for sale on our Reverb store, which is hosting our website, www.essexrecordingstudios.com. So, if you want to see the next video with the super fake-ass Ouija board Kirk Hammett guitar that I'm going to show you compared to this, I need you to subscribe to the channel. Really important. Then you'll see it pop up in your feed. It's free. It's great. I appreciate the support. And then go on over to our Facebook. I'm pretty sure you have a Facebook. I've got a Facebook. Go to Essex Recording Studios. Give us a big fat like. Go to Instagram. We're at Essex Recording Studios. Give us a big fat follow there. And on Twitter, go ahead and tweet us at Essex Recording. We'll see you real soon with that next video, guys. Bye.